Hello, Siddharth. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi Anshul, how are you? I'm doing good. Thank you.
So, first and foremost, congratulations on your admissions. And we are thrilled for your success and would love to hear more about your journey. So, to kick things off, could you share a bit about your academic and professional background? What initiated your spark towards the MIM journey?
So professionally, by my education, I'm an engineer. From the start of my engineering itself, I was quite interested into entrepreneurship. I had this particular thing, enthusiasm for problem solving approach, and that was something which actually led me to start my startup. So now I'm actually an entrepreneur. I have built 3 startups, and I'm also a public speaker.
Right.
Wherein I have delivered close to 250 plus sessions till date, and I was also featured in Josh Talks India, which has over 92,000 views currently. And somewhere I felt that going through the part of my entrepreneurship journey, I had a very limited exposure to business world since I belong to an engineering background. Somewhere I felt that there were times wherein it was quite difficult for me to understand the financial modeling or microeconomics, things related to that. So that was the time I realized that I need a proper business degree wherein I actually theoretically learn these things, and it would act as a bridging gap between my practical knowledge and my theoretical knowledge. So somewhere that was an inspiration and that was a motivation for me to actually go ahead and plan to pursue my Master's in Management degree.
That's great. So could you just let us all know about the schools you have received the admit from, and how was your overall experience working with MiM-Essay?
So I had applied to 3 colleges through MiM-Essay. One was Imperial College Business School, London, Warwick Business School, and the third one is King's College of London. So I've received an admit from Imperial as well as Warwick. Of course, that was an amazing journey for me, and these were my dream colleges. And the experience with MiM-Essay has been an amazing experience. I would say it's a carefree and a stress-free experience because at the end of the day, the people who are working along with you on your application are the same people who have been in your same shoes 3 or 4 years back, and they know what exactly you're going through. So obviously they know how exactly to craft your essays and all of that. The team of MiM-Essay, right, they don't consider your application as if a client's application. They actually consider it as if it's their own, and they start working towards it. That is one thing which I genuinely loved about MiM-Essay.
That's great. Lovely to hear such wonderful feedback. So tell us about your interaction with our consultant. How would you describe the level of support, guidance, and expertise that you received from there, and how exactly did they add value to your application?
Being an entrepreneur, right, I have always emphasized on the fact and the importance of having the right mentor, no matter whatever journey of your life in or whatever field you're working in. Mentor is somebody who has been in your shoes and who knows what is right and what is wrong for you.
Right.
And the best part from MiM-Essay I received was my mentor, my consultant, Prem Prabhu. So I'm so happy that I genuinely, even out of network, I'm able to meet him, because it was something wherein he was there with me throughout the journey, from the first profile evaluation. He was the first person I gave a call once I received an admit from Warwick and Imperial. During my GMAT preparation, there were a lot of times wherein I felt underconfident, anxious, nervous. He was there to make sure that I was on the track. He shared his own example and how he tackled those issues, and he made sure that I don't go off the track. And that is the support what everybody expects from a consultant. Absolutely. And he was there for that entire thing. Right. And about the contributions MiM-Essay has made and Prem has made us, I've seen them initial draft of essays turning into a fine piece of art. I was surprised that when I saw are these really my essays, or are these really my achievements? So that was a change what I see. So once somebody gives you a final draft of essay, somewhere I fell in love with literature after reading my own essays. So yeah, that was an overwhelming experience for me.
Lovely. So you mentioned, right, about the consultant, the team overall, the edit qualities and all of that. So this is a fun question from my end. If I give you this option that out of all the services that were being offered to you since the beginning, to the end, if you have to choose one that you think you found out to be the most favorite one, so which one would that be, and of course why?
To be very honest, right, all the services what MiM-Essay gave me, everything had its own advantages and everything had its own important role to me.
Sure.
But still, I would definitely say the mentorship what I received, I'll be very honest with you, I had a lot of achievements to my heart. But what's the use of these achievements when you're not able to monetize on them?
True.
So my mentor over here, he made sure that he actually selected those achievements which are aligned with my career aspirations, also aligned with the requirement of the university. So he made sure that my application stands out from the rest because he was able to highlight the achievements in the right manner. And second, the edits that I received, the finalized essays, fine piece of art. That is one sentence what I would say, fine piece of art.
Right. So you yourself have been through such a wonderful journey, and really happy that you applied to these 3 universities and received an admission from all of them. So that's wonderful and great. So, what piece of advice do you have to share to the people out there who are in the similar position that you were maybe a year back, starting with their study abroad journey? So what, based on your experience, what are the top, tips that you would like to give them? And also, would you go ahead and recommend them to go ahead and try a MiM-Essay?
The funny part over here is I've already enrolled 3 of my friends who are wandering around, who just discussed with me that, Siddharth, since you have already got into the business school, how do we go ahead? So I already enrolled 3 of my friends into MiM-Essay. The best part about MiM-Essay over here is some of my friends are applying to their business colleges in mid of December.
Right.
But because I was with MiM-Essay, I have already received an admit from 2 of my 3 colleges that I've applied, that too back in November itself. Right. So that is the difference that MiM-Essay plays, and which maybe other consultants who ask you to, apply in December or maybe Jan don't. And somewhere, pursuing your master's degree for an individual, for a lot of people, it actually alters their course of life. And once you are actually going to that particular journey, right, choosing the best consultant should be one of your best decisions. And I would proudly say that me choosing MiM-Essay was one of the best decisions, one of the first stepping stone I put towards my journey for the master's. So consider this thing like an investment, because I'm a believer of long-term investments, and MiM-Essay has been one of the best investments for me. So once you're actually investing yourself into master's, right, make sure you're actually investing in yourself, and the results will speak for themselves later.
Thank you so much for taking out time and sharing your insights. We are truly grateful to your feedback. Once again, congratulations on your admissions, and we wish you continued success in your journey. And if you have at any point in time, if you think you have certain questions or need any additional help, you can feel free to reach out to us. We would be available to help you out. Thank you for your time.
Definitely, Anshul. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.